Assalamualaikum and hello. In this video, I'm going to do a few examples with you for the variation of atomic radii based on example 1 and example 2. So let's do them together. For example 1, you have to compare the atomic radius between lithium and potassium. So, what I have to do, I got a few tips for you to understand where the first step, you need to write the electronic configuration first. And then, what we are going to do, I'm going to write the electronic configuration for lithium and potassium. So for lithium is going to be 1s2, 2s1 because the proton number for lithium is 3. And of course, the electron also the same. And the electronic configuration for potassium, we got 19 electrons as it is. And then the second step, I want to know which factor. So factor yang kita ada, hanya ada dua. Whether effective nuclear charge ZEF or shielding effect. So how I want to know which factor I'm going to use in this case, I'm going to take a look at the N value, the highest N value. So as you see here, for lithium, my N value is going to be N equals to 2. And the N value for potassium is going to be N equals to 4. So from here, you can see that the N value is different for both elements. That's why bila N value different, kita akan lihat factor shielding effect. So, shielding effect kita ada akronim yang spesifik untuk dia, iaitu NSAS. So, N is referring to the N value, principal quantum number. Apabila dia bertambah, shielding effect akan bertambah. And the attraction becomes weaker and the size becomes bigger. So, inilah akronim yang kita akan gunakan dan kita akan jawab in words dalam bentuk ayat yang proper. So, what I'm going to talk based on these two elements. So, pilih mana-mana subjek yang awak nak jadikan, sama ada lithium ataupun potassium, dan awak follow the akronim yang awak ada. Satu akronim mewakili satu ayat. So, I choose, for example, saya pilih K sebagai saya punya subjek. So, saya akan cakap tentang K. Then, the first sentence, I will talk about N value for K, as I see here, is higher than Li. So, K has higher N value than Li. Settle for 1 mark. And then seterusnya, K has higher shielding effect than Li. Seperti mana akronim kedua untuk shielding effect. And then the seterusnya kita ada nucleus attraction with the valence electrons for K is stronger than lithium. And then K has bigger atomic size than lithium. So as you see here, kita follow step 3 iaitu follow the layout. Layout yang mana? Layout based on akronim yang saya letak dekat sini. Tapi awak punya subjek akan memainkan peranan yang sangat penting. Dan sekarang awak compare between two atoms ataupun two elements sahaja. That's why awak akan gunakan subjek yang pertama seperti mana yang saya pilih di sini adalah potassium, and dekat belakang saya akan tulis then Li, then Li, then Li, then Li. So nampak di situ, inilah cara kita jawab variation of atomic radii going down the group for lithium and potassium menggunakan layout yang betul. So let's try another one more example. Saya ada example 2 where example 2 I want you to discuss the atomic radius between sodium, aluminium and argon in decreasing order. So a bit different sekarang, kita ada 3 elements yang berbeza. Dan saya ada mention dekat dalam soalan saya decreasing order. So as always, the question will ask you to do in specific order. So you have to follow the question. Jangan suka-suka hati tulis dalam increasing ataupun decreasing. Mesti based on the question. This question asked in decreasing order. So as usual, tips yang saya ajar, step 1 you have to write the electronic configuration. I got the electronic configuration for sodium, aluminium, and also argon. And what can you see here? All their n value, the highest n value is n equals to 3. So what can you deduce from here? N value is the same for all those 3 elements. So what is the factor that can we use if the n value is same? The factor is effective nuclear charge, ZEF. So, ZEF mempunyai akronim yang tersendiri iaitu PIZAS, where when the proton number increases and the effective nuclear charge increases, attraction between valence electrons and nucleus also becomes stronger and the size decreases, becomes smaller. So, ini adalah cara yang sama so far based on example 1. Tapi now we are getting to the next step where step 3 special sedikit apabila ada 3 atau elemen yang lebih, kita perlu buat arrangement. That's why decreasing order memainkan peranan yang penting. So I have to do the arrangement based on decreasing order. So how to do the arrangement? I got this tips for you. When you do the increasing order, you are going to start from small less than big. So this is the symbol less than. And for decreasing, you are going to start from big, bigger than small. So in this case, I'm going to use the bottom one. So this one is going to be my arrangement where I will start from the biggest one. So the biggest one, kalau kita lihat proton number yang banyak memberikan saiz yang kecil. Tapi sekarang saya nak mula dengan saiz yang paling besar. So of course, proton number yang paling kecil. So saiz yang paling besar adalah sodium kerana proton number dia yang paling kecil iaitu 11. So I will start with sodium greater than aluminium greater than argon. So itu adalah arrangement. Apabila awak dapat arrangement yang betul, awak akan dapat markah yang betul untuk awak punya description selepas ini. So arrangement memainkan peranan yang penting. So what's next? I'm going to continue. Step 4, I have to follow the layout. So for your layout, in this case, due to the presence of 3 different elements, you have to write based on dua. Elemen tu satu paragraf ada 2 elemen. But right now kita ada 3. So what I want you to do right now, awak perlu buat 2 paragraf. Paragraf yang pertama adalah antara sodium dan aluminium dan paragraf yang kedua adalah antara aluminium dan argon. So what you gonna do? Start from your subject. Saya akan mula daripada left to right. So saya start subject untuk paragraf pertama adalah sodium. So sodium has smaller proton number than Al as acronym. And then second one, kita cakap tentang effective nuclear charge. Na has smaller ZEF than Al. And the next one, Na has weaker nucleus attraction with valence electrons than Al. Na has bigger atomic size than Al. So itu cara untuk awak tulis paragraf pertama, perbandingan antara Na dan juga Al. Next one, paragraf yang kedua iaitu Al dan Ar. So my subject, contohnya saya pilih Al. So Al has smaller proton number than Ar. And then smaller effective nuclear charge than Ar. Weaker nucleus attraction with valence electrons than Ar. That's making Al has bigger atomic size than Ar. So itulah cara untuk awak jawab soalan based on different element. Tips yang pertama, lihatlah step yang saya ajar sama ada dia ada 2 elemen ataupun 3 ataupun lebih. So, apabila awak ada 3 atau lebih elements berdasarkan soalan, you have to do the arrangement. Kalau based on example 1, saya tak buat arrangement because we just compare between 2 different elements sahaja. So, we don't have to make the arrangement. Tapi, apabila ada 3 dan lebih, you have to do the arrangement. So, that's all for this video. I hope you clear with how to answer the question about atomic radius. For the next video, kita akan fokus the comparison of atomic radius with their corresponding ion. So that's all from me. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.